Hey, what's up, everybody? It's about 2:15 on this Tuesday. I'm off today as well. I'll be working tomorrow and as well as the next few days. Fortunately, one of those days. Fortunately, the days after tomorrow and Thursday are going to be evening hours. And going to be very short ones, I'm hoping. And then Sunday, it'll be similar, except you got to add in an hour and a half to what I'll be going in on Friday and Saturday. But anyway, as you can see here, as you can see up there or down below, depending on how you watch this, this is a recommendation. This is a fan recommendation. Basically, it's like a recommendation, a fan recommendation, because pretty much, I'm a fan of what this guy does, and I just got to know about him recently as well. Now, before I talk about the guy, and you pretty much see his name down there, it's DJ Adler, aka Mr. 80s. You can find him here on YouTube. It's Mr. 80s TV shows or something like that. And basically what DJ does is something that a lot of people are known to do, if not people that go through iOffer or Amazon or wherever, they try to do, and that's sell copies, or not copies, but basically sell or trade or exchange copies, if you will, of DVDs, and these are DVDs, of shows that normally, if you look at his list, and you can look it up, you can look up Mr. 80s, I think you have to just look it up on Google, Mr. 80s, cartoons, DVDs, something like that. I think that's what you got to do. Hold on for a sec. Where's my Kindle at? What's over here? But yeah, mainly that's what you got to do. Is just look him up. If you will, just look him up and basically he's got a list of not just animated shows but of live action shows as well. And basically what it is, like I said, it's a majority of the list is of shows that, from what I've seen, and I think anybody else has seen, is not available on digital media yet. It's not available on DVD. It's not been announced for Blu-ray. It's not been announced for streaming or anything. So basically, what he does is he takes hold on, let me look here. I know he has it somewhere around here. I think he does. Hold on. Oh yeah, here he is. Mr. 80.m. Basically, it's Mr.80.webs.com, or if you're on a mobile site, it's Mr.80.m.webs.com. But basically, that's his website right there. And he's got a list. He's got, right off the bat, he's got a list for cartoon and TV shows without commercials or with commercials. He's got cartoons, TVs, and movies. He's got wrestling. He's got a list for his wants. He's got an update list. He's got new stuff. So he's got a whole bunch of things here. And okay, these are Saturday morning cartoons and TVs with original commercials. Basically what that means is these are shows and stuff that when they came on Saturday mornings had the original commercials with them. So like, if you're watching For any of you that have dealt with him before, that made a deal with him before, basically what you'll be watching is the original broadcast on the DVD. And again, for anybody that's dealt with him, you know what I'm talking about. And that's rare sometimes because usually, and let's be truthful here, not a lot of people who save the VHSs or are able to keep the VHSs in pristine condition are able to save the commercials back in the day. You know, they're not. You know, I was, you know, when I recorded DuckTales the movie off ABC 21 years ago, or almost 21 years ago, I was very fortunate to record the promo for the upcoming ABC Saturday morning lineup, which includes the second season of Sonic Saturday AM. So, with that said, I was very fortunate to keep that, and I was able to upload it here on YouTube, and a lot of people like it because it reminds them of what used to be. Now, like I said, he's got a whole list of stuff here. I mean, a whole list of stuff. You know, he's going by years and everything, and it's just really cool to see this. You know, he's got ones with the Christmas specials that have them. You know, so he even has a Saturday Superstar movie, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig Meet the Groovy Ghoulies from '72, with commercials on one DVD. It's in black and white though, and he also includes an episode of Jabberjaw from 1976. So, again, just to know he has all these things. He's basically showing, you know, he's basically talking about specials and stuff and other shows that have the original commercials, like when the show or the special originally first aired. So, you know, that's pretty cool. So, yes. Oh, he even has something from KTVU. That's what I used to watch. DJ, if you're watching this, KTVU used to be my area, or is my area. It used to be my area block, if you will. Because this exactly is the lineup I remember. I had Super Mario Bros. Super Show, I had Rescue Rangers. I didn't have DuckTales, but I had the other two on VHS. My plan was basically, at the time, here was my thing, DJ, if you're watching. I have the VHS, it's in Kansas, it may not be in the best condition right now. But I used to have it to where I had Alvin the Chipmunks, Mario Brothers, Rescue Rangers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was my disc. That was my tape. And it still worked even when I moved out of my dad's house. He's got Disney Afternoon with commercials. I mean, this is a pretty good lineup. Now, when you go to his website, one of the things that you'll notice is some of the titles and stuff that he has are in sky blue and red. The red, from what I understand, is an indication of what's new, of basically what he has new to the lineup. Now, you know, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, you know, why would anybody want to do this? You know, why would anybody want to go out and do this? And here's my answer. Here's my answer to anybody that's curious about that. Always wondering why people want to do this. Here's my answer to that. It's like I said at the beginning. These people like DJ, Mr. 80s, along with many others, like those that I offer, those that upload the torrents, those that do this or that. The reason they do this, folks, is because they realize that we may not have another option out there. We may not. We may never have another option out there ever again. Period. You know, like I said, we may not have another option out there. Because here's the question everybody always asks. How long is it going to take Warner Brothers? How long is it going to take Disney? How long is it going to take Shout Factory? How long is it going to take, Discotech? How long is it going to take MGM, Universal, N Circle? How long is it going to take N Circle? How long is it going to take, N Circle? I think that's N Circle, right? How long is it going to take N Circle or DHX or whatever? How long is it going to take them to release things on DVD? How long is it going to take them? Hold on for a sec. Let me make sure I correct what I'm saying here. All right, hold on. I know I got one correct. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks. Just wanted to make sure I was correct on stuff. But like I said, a lot of people are always wondering, what is it going to take Warner Brothers? What is it going to take Disney, MGM, Discotech, Shout Factory, N Circle, Mill Creek, Echo Bridge? The list goes on. MGM, Universal. How long is it going to, CBS Video maybe? How long is it going to be Fox Video? Again, just so many out there. Basically, people are asking, how long is it going to be till any of these shows get released by these distributors, by these people? And it's that kind of, waiting that sometimes causes impatience, if you know what I mean. Because nowadays, we ourselves have this technology in our house. Whether we have DVD recorders that allow us to record from VHS to DVD. Or if we have, those, the capture cards and stuff like that. We have this technology now, and if we're able to use the technology of capture cards, DVD recorders, Blu-ray recorders maybe, if we're fortunate enough, or Blu-ray disc or whatever, capture cards, like I said, overall, then why doesn't these studios, these video distributors out there, why don't they put in the effort to put these on DVD? That is always the question everybody has. And because they always keep asking this question and thus show that their their patience is wearing thin, it's becoming more impatient. That is the reason we have people like DJ, why we have someone like Mr. 80s, why we have people like those at iOffer, those that upload things on torrents, YouTube, Daily Motion. The list could go on. That's why we have these people, because they realize that we are never, ever going to get closer anytime soon to having these officially released onto DVD. Never. Never in a million years. And when you have someone like DJ, Mr. 80s, who is willing to help you out either through trade, selling, or exchanging to, make this to help you regain what you feel, or help you rewatch what you feel should already be on DVD officially for you to rewatch. then that is something to appreciate. And when you have a guy like him that gives you a list like this, an endless list of stuff that he has, that is saying something. I mean, okay. Here's a guy, like many others out there, that doesn't have to do this, but they do because they realize people like us, like I mentioned earlier, our patience is wearing thin. Now, some people that do this may not be as honest, okay? Some will be, some won't be. There have been people like at iOffer that I've dealt with that have been honest, and some that I have dealt that have not been honest. And I know I'm not alone in that. But when I emailed this guy, he basically explained to me, how much it was going to be, and he told me that it might be a little delayed because he has some personal issues to take care of, basically personal health issues. Basically, from what he said, his back was hurting at the time, so I understood that. So, thankfully, thank God, thank the Lord, he was able to get some help to, get him caught up on things, which allowed him to get caught up not just on me, but on other people that were ordering from him, and then to let me know that he has already sent the package out in my direction to be expectedly arriving here by the 12th. So, with that said, sometimes people who you do business with won't be honest. They won't say, "Oh, I'm doing this," and "Well, I have this," and this is why it might take a while, and da da da. Nobody will say that. They'll just say, "Oh, just pay us this, and we'll get it out to you." And then you're waiting, and finally it comes. It's like, what's taking so long? You know what I'm saying? And it's like you could be the only person that's ordering from them, and you're wondering what's taking so long. You kind of get what I'm saying. But with someone like DJ, he basically told me why it might take long, and he was honest enough to let me know that some of the shows that I'm getting, some of the episodes on them may not be of the best quality. And I told him that's fine, that's okay. I'm cool with that. And here's why I'm cool with that. Because when people like him come out and they say, and there are people, like I said, at eBay, iOffer, even Amazon and all that, and even those that post some episodes and stuff on YouTube and Daily Motion, when they come out and they tell us, hey, what you're watching episode-wise may not be of the best quality, some of these may not be, there are people that are expecting, good condition and all that. Here's the reason why sometimes these may not be in the best condition. It's called time and wear. That's right, time and wear. Basically, you have a VHS tape that if you play it a lot, or you keep it around a lot, even if you play it a lot or you don't, in time will wear down. If you put it in different, multiple VCRs out there, it's going to wear down in time. So that's why, you'll have people tell you, hey, that's why you'll have people, if they're honest enough, and I'm thankful he is, that they'll come out and they'll tell you, look, the quality may not be as good as some of the rest of the show. There's certain episodes may look like bleh, and that's all right. And I'll tell you why it's all right. Because I've tried recording some stuff onto DVD before from VHSs that I've had, and the quality doesn't look so well. It doesn't. Sometimes you have like those little fuzzy lines coming through and all that. It's because the tape's worn, and you can't fix that in DVD. Heck, you can't fix that if you capture it on a capture card. It's just there, and it's always going to be there. So, so you can't always expect perfection. Heck, I'm surprised when Warner Brothers released this series of Saturday